This morning, I went and almost finished the big stump carving. No, I didn't film. Then I came home and carved this piece of birch wood that I got from Josh in Prince Edward Island. Now, it's going to be tomorrow, but I'm going to work on this cane, a walking stick that I bought from a thrift store. It was $7.99, and we're going to make this look better. Yep. First thing I'm going to do is sand it. I'm going to use this Peter Blair sanding mandrel on the whole thing and take all this varnish off, okay? And then we'll think about what we're going to carve right up here in this handle. So my microphone wasn't working when I filmed this, so I'm doing a quick voiceover. It's all sanded. It's spalted wood. I'm not too sure what type of spalted wood it is. It could be birch. It's not a very solid piece of wood, that's for sure. So I suggest, maybe I might say this in the video, but I forget. Spalted wood is like when it's starting to degrade and there's a fungus that gets inside the wood, so it makes it not as strong, I believe, as just a normal hard wood. So I suggest you don't make your walking sticks out of spalted wood. That's only my opinion, but if you want to make spalted things out of wood, go ahead. Walking sticks out of wood, go ahead. And this is not very thick too. This was just something that I had lying around. I just wanted to get done to get it over with. Another thing I do too is I stand the pole straight up so I see which way it wants to sit. So where you do your carving. I usually do my wood spirits on the front, but this piece wasn't set up for that, so. Okay, so it is now the next day. I got a mark on here where I want to carve. I think I'm going to I don't have, this is not very thick. You can see by my hand, it's like maybe an inch thick. So I think basically, I'm not going to do any carving down here. It's just, you'll degrade it too much. There's a crack right here. It's spalted wood, so it's not the toughest. So I think I'm just going to try and carve a little wood spirit right up in here. I got the black mark. So what I'll be doing with these is using these little metalworking burrs, these tiny little things. Okay. If these are cutting too slow, I might try and use these burrs that you get on Amazon. I think they're my Amazon store or on eBay. They're the little 3 cutters. I probably actually will start off with the small one of these, just to block it out. And then who knows, if everything's working too slow, I might even just switch over to a cut saw and blast it off pretty quick. I don't want to spend much time on this. Walking sticks are not fun for me to carve. But so I also might end up using some football-shaped diamond burrs too to clean it up after. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, I guess I'll draw the wood spirit on. Here's my... Sorry, I'm using a pencil. I don't really have too much pens around. So here's my center line. And just always just like your normal wood spirit. Well, this is not very good. I can't see this pencil because it's got epoxy all over the tip. Okay, so never mind drawing it on. As long as you got your center line, I'm just going to freehand this wood spirit. It'll be like I'll speed it up, do a little voiceover, and I'll show you what burrs I'm going to use. But I'm going to start with this little one here, this little 3 cutter. Like I said, you get them on Amazon or on eBay. They're super sharp when you buy them, but they don't stay sharp for long. Okay, carry on. Okay, so I'm using a Dremel flex shaft that's hooked up to a Dremel 4000. And let's get this nightmare carved. Gotta turn our Dremel up first. So what I'm doing here is just kind of twisting it around the beard. So we'll kind of come around here and come around, we'll just go around and stop right here. So, see? Around, yep, okay. Hey, carving walking sticks. You see, these cutters work really good for like if you're going down the stairs, like you can't really go against the grain with these cutters or they'll just chip it away. So you know, like there's a saying when I first started wood carving, if you're a whittler or like a chisel carver, you don't want to try and carve up the stairs because you'll just chip the grains of the wood away. So carve down the stairs. So these aren't really that good for carving. They're good for if you can go with the grain, they'll work good like this. But you see that kind of dug in there, so it's not really that great for carving, but they're good for cutting in your starts and stop lines. So I'm going to take this out and find another burr. Okay, so I got this saber tooth in. This is a saber tooth burr. I believe it's the green one. It's like the Kutzall, but it's longer than the Kutzall Extreme Flame that I'm used to using. See how thinner it is? This is the Kutzall. This is the saber tooth. So let's try this. It's just about finding the right type of burr for the right job. Okay, so that will work just fine. What else can I say? Well, I don't know what else to say. I hate carving walking sticks. Okay, you can see I got the wood spirit face carved in here. Might be hard to see on the camera. I was having a problem with here because it's a bug hole in there, so it went a bit deeper. It doesn't matter. I carved this whole thing with that saber tooth burr. I carved a little flower on the back. Looks like a clover leaf, actually. And I just connected the lines up and around here just to give it some character. Now, this wood's not soft, but it is soft. So what I'm going to do is just kind of, I'm not going to use my flap sander. I'm just going to go around, make this handle, because this is the handle part, right? So make it so it's not really jagged. And just smooth it out a bit. And then we'll put out the wood burner, and then we'll put some highlights in here to make it so like this flower, clover thing, whatever it is, sticks out, and burn inside the eyes and stuff in here. This wood burner is a wood burner I got from Amazon. I think it was like $60. It's working pretty good so far. Comes with this stand. It comes with a different bunch of tips. So we're just going to use this one, and we're going to do some wood burning. Yep. This is in my Amazon store. So far it's been working pretty good for me, so I suggest it. So far. Okay, so I will suggest if you're going to start off with a walking stick like this, find one that's a bit thicker, you know, or not spalted, more solid wood. If you've never done it before, so we'll get some depth inside these eyes. We just kind of want it to pop. We're still going to put some poly shade on this whole piece. Oops, sorry. It's got the hollow eyes in there. And we'll burn in the nostril. I didn't carve nostrils. We'll just put a little burn in there. Give them some little age lines up here. It doesn't have to be in beside the nose here. Let me get this camera better set up. Okay, if you really wanted to, you could burn all inside these beard hairs. The more burning that you did, I think the better the piece would look. But like, I don't want to spend that much time on this, so there's kind of the face burnt in. Just give it some little, we could do up here in the hair. See how the hair comes up? Because when I use the poly shade, it kind of will act as high and low points. Let's burn inside here where the lip is. And we'll burn around the flower. So how about I do this off camera, and I'll do a bit more sanding, and then we'll put the poly shade on it. Okay, sorry, before I put the poly shade on it, I just want to give this a quick sanding. It doesn't have to be too smooth. for me anyways, you guys might want to make it as smooth as you can make it. But for me, I just really don't care enough. And so there's the flour. Okay, so this is the part of the carving where I don't like what it looks like, but we'll put the poly shade on it now and we'll get it to look a lot better. Alright, so here's the poly shade. This is espresso color, so it's going to be pretty dark. Or we got this Bombay mahogany, which is my favorite color. But I think maybe I'll use two colors. I'll kind of blend them, see if we can. They're both, you're not going to be able to really tell the difference if you look, like if you don't really look. But anyways, I'll just shut up and put this stuff on it. Okay, I got my paint opener here. This is a paint opener slash paint mixer slash screwdriver slash hammer. So this stuff, I think you always need to mix it up pretty good, as the colors will sit in the bottom. And let me get my dishcloth here for you. Wipe it off. And there you go. This is going to be I think I'll probably just use this color throughout the whole thing. I don't know. We'll see. Give me a second here. Sometimes this white wood, when you put like the way I kind of do it, it ends up turning like kind of looks like bone, old bone. I'm not too sure about this color though. Let's get with our dish rag here. I mean my my shower rag that I use to wash myself in the shower. So yeah, so there you go. So now I think, do I like this color? Well, it kind of looks like poo. So then I'm going to switch over to this. Because, well, I don't like the poo color. So then we'll just get our paint mixer here and slap some of this on too. And then we'll finish the whole piece off with this Bombay mahogany. See, you just got to get it done. That's the bottom line. That's how I roll. Just get her done. Have a good time. And even if you don't like working on something, get her done, have a good time, and move on to the next. Okay, so you guys don't need to see this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get it all on here. Then use my face cloth here. Wipe it off. And this is kind of a nightmare video if I even upload it, which I will. Wipe it off and then sand the high points. Okay, bye. Okay, so I got it all poly shaded. I got my Dr. Liz gloves on because I suggest you get some rubber gloves because this is a messy job. There's the flour. I don't know if you guys are able to see it very well, but here's the wood spirit. It just kind of looks, it's from the spalting, right? The color looks all blotchy. But what I'm going to do now is I got this sandpaper again, and I'm just going to quickly hit the high points. You know, these will make awesome gifts to your loved ones or your close friends or family members. That's for sure. They can just have it, if they're not really much walkers, they can have it just sitting in the corner of their house or something like that. And it might not be special to you, and you might not have liked carving it. But I'll tell you one thing right now, it will be special to them. So I'm going to do down this whole thing, right? So how about I get this all done? because it's so much easier to do this off camera. It's just such a rickety thing. And I'll be back. Okay, so there it is, done. Just a super simple, quick carve. I maybe spent half an hour on this carving, you guys. Anybody can do this, even if you're not very good at wood spirits and you're just starting out. You can do it. Just kind of block in a face, make it kind of look like a face, and put on a walking stick. And trust me, it will make a very special gift for somebody. I don't have a piece of leather to put back through that hole. See, it gives you kind of like a hand strap. But anyways, that's it. Just to show you guys, you can do it. Carving Fusion, over and out. Oh, one more thing. After you're done sanding, and your high points, if they're too bright, and like you don't like how bright it is, you can just get some of this stuff. This is the Rust Oldham clear. Give it a shot, and it will darken everything up too. And it gives protective. Not very good for outdoors, but it will last. Goodbye. This is why I hate making walking stick videos. Well, I just don't even like carving the walking sticks, but there you go.